Today we're gonna do practice test 10, question 5 from section 3. Okay, so the question is, if x is greater than 0, which of the following is equivalent to the given expression? Okay, so remember, okay, this is what you need to remember. Square root of something, okay, will always give you a positive number. That's one thing you have to remember. Square root of something will always give you a positive number. For example, square root of 9 will give you 3. Square root of 4 give you 2. So on and so on. When you do square root of a real number, it will always give you a positive number. Remember that. Okay, now we're back to this question. Square root of 9 times x squared. Now, square root of 9 x squared. Okay, 9 is 3 squared and x squared. Now, here's the thing. Square root of 3 squared will give you 3. Now, square root of x squared will give you, because you don't know if x is positive or negative. So square root of x squared will give you absolute value of x. Remember that. Square root of x squared will give you absolute value of x. Now, what you're gonna need to do next is to break up the absolute value. Now, to break up the absolute value, you need to know about x. Okay. Go back to the question. It says if x is greater than 0. Okay. Now, absolute value of x will give you two answers. It will give you x if x greater than 0, and it will give you negative x if x is less than 0. In this case, it will give you 3x. So you look here, your answer choice would be that's how you do it. Okay. I'm very surprised that minus 3x is not one of the choice. So if I were to give this question, I would put minus 3x as one of the choice. And then you have to be able to go from 3 absolute value x to 3x in this case, to pick out the 3x instead of minus 3x. Okay, so again, you need to know two things from this question. One, square root of something will always give you a positive number. Second, absolute value of something, in this case x, will be x if x is greater than 0, and will be negative x if x is less than 0. Now, if you know how to do that, that's great. But if you don't know how to do it, what you're gonna do? Okay, so if you don't know how to do that, this is what you do. One way to find the answer or correct choice for the test question is to try or plug in the choices. So if y is equal to square root of 9x squared, this is similar to say that y squared is equal to 9x squared. So one fast way to do it is to just look at these choices and square it up. So if you take 3x and you square it up, it will give you 9x squared. There you go. That's one of the answers. What you need to make sure is to go through the other choices and make sure those are not the correct choice. So you go back here, do the same thing. You square it up, it would get you 9x to the fourth. This one, 18 squared, it's not going to be 9, so that's wrong. 18 squared, not going to be 9, so those are not the choice. So this is actually the faster way to do it. If you don't know how to do this, you can try to plug the answer in. And sometimes trying and plug in the answer choices will be faster. In this case, it is faster. But if they gave you 3x as a choice and negative 3x as another choice, then they both will give you 9x squared when you square it up. So you have to be able to know that absolute value of x. It's gonna be x when x is greater than 0, or negative x when x is less than 0. So 2 ways to do this question. You go through this way, that will always work, or you can try and plug it in to see which one works. Okay, and sometimes you plug the choices in